From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is time for the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and this is the PrimeTimeAngles Live on IG. And if we did all right last night, I wish I could have did better for my clients and everything like that. It's been a rough week, dog. I'll be the first to always admit that. You know what I mean? So pretty much. But it's been a rough week after like 4 really great weeks as well too. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day though, man. It's all about what happens today. And that's what a lot of people have to understand. That's what pretty much they judge you on. But if you've been in the business as long as I have, you already know this comes with the territory. So if you're rocking with the wave, you're rocking with the wave. And every day ain't gonna be every day ain't gonna be pretty on the in the 7 C's. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But if you guys did tell the Mac Bets list last night, you guys came up. That was a nice come up last night as well too. Swept the board with that. Ball State covered the spread, got us the first half lead as well too. They went berserk in the second quarter, and then also were able to take care of the over 3.5 in the first quarter. I don't know. They gave us, that was like a slam dunk in a sense as well too. USC last night dropped the ball. Pretty much the writing was on the wall though. I put it out in an article earlier with Las Vegas Sports with Vegas Sports Daily, and literally everything when I thought about the article, I said everything points to Oregon winning. As soon as the game started, I said, damn. And I thought SC would go up in here, handle their business at home, all that good stuff. But Oregon still had that championship feel to them from last season. And they're well coached. And pretty much they went in there and they won the game. It's that simple. They knew exactly what to do, and they took away all the strengths of USC last night, and it is what it is. But you guys be on the lookout for that boy, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that guy is a beast. So let's go ahead and get into it. And you guys are lucky because a lot of these games are going to be starting in a few minutes. But I'll be able to put this up on the Twitter as well, too, if you missed. So I'll make sure that you guys, all these games that are going up at 9, it still will be on the YouTube today as well, too. But let's get into it. The CFB Primetime Pick 6 for today. We got Texas A&M minus 14. Go ahead, write it down. Then we have under 55 with Wazoo and Utah today. Then we're going to go with the 130 money line Air Force today as well, too. And then we got the minus 110 on Mizzou today. And then we're going to go with the over 47 with Minnesota and Wisconsin. And then the reason why I'm taking the under 59 here with the Stanford-UCLA game is simply because Stanford and UCLA always figure out a way to go under. I just don't know why, but they always figure out a way to go under, especially when they play these games at the Rose Bowl as well, too. I know it's going to be an empty crowd, but it's been a lot of empty crowds at the Rose Bowl for the last couple years anyway in games like this. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Under 59, Stanford, UCLA. Minnesota scores a lot of points, gets scored on a lot, so that's why we're going with the over 47. The Mizzou game is a toss-up, so we can trust Missouri here. Missouri's taking care of us in other spots this season, so there it is. And then Air Force, they're just a little bit more talented than Army. They kind of open it up a little bit better than they do. And then I just expect Utah to dominate Washington State today. And Texas A&M, you know you got to look good just in case somebody falters today in the top 4. You know you got to get yourself a big blowout so you can really, really impress the committee. You know what I mean? So we move on, and here we are, championship pick 6, 68-1 today. We're going under 55 Northwestern Ohio State. I expect a big Ohio State blowout, but they're not going to jump into the 50s on these boys today. Northwestern plays well plays very well, but I think what they're only going to be good enough for 14 points today. Northwestern, I think that they'll give up about 35 to Ohio State. Ohio State's going to drop 30 today, but it's not. It's going to take a while today, in my opinion. So pretty much, I'm going with the under 55.5 Northwestern Ohio State. Let's see how that one shakes out. Then we got the Iowa State game. Iowa State is a big dog, is the dog of the day today. I feel like they're going to go up in there and they're going to beat this Oklahoma team, a bunch of overachievers, with their quarterback that is just, I don't know. You can't trust that dude. That dude he seems to choke in big situations. He's still young. I know he's a redshirt freshman, sophomore, whatever, but still, the guy just is, it's a lot of learning lessons with this guy, and I don't know. I just can't trust him with the money today. I'm going to trust Iowa State, a team that's played well all season and has got big wins over pretty much all the teams in the Big 12 this season as well, too. So we move forward, and we got Notre Dame. Notre Dame going against Clemson, and this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a rematch, and I know everybody's really loving this spot because Trevor Lawrence is going to be a part of this game today. But Notre Dame, luck of the Irish, I'm telling you right now, they're going to wind up being in this game. It's going to be another classic as well, too. Nothing has really changed from when they played them a few weeks back. They still got the same players. They just got Trevor Lawrence now, and honestly, when you think about it, I think Notre Dame is going to be ready for Trevor Lawrence today. I think they were already ready for him before, but they got the other guy. So pretty much, let's see how it goes. Plus 10.5 Notre Dame. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got Tulsa, Cincinnati today. Good game going on here. I think Cincinnati's going to dominate here, but Tulsa will figure out a way to score some points. But I think we get the over 45. It seems like Cincinnati's been really good for that. When they've been in the 40s this year on the scoreboard, they've been able to actually just throw 40 points up on the board by themselves. Cincinnati is very underrated this season. I feel like they've got the short end of the stick this year. I know everybody's saying AAC, blah, 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 blah. But still, this team has been good. They've done their thing, and they'll probably go into their bowl game and dominate as well, too. So there it is, over 45, Tulsa, Cincinnati. Then we got Florida, and I know I'm kind of just, shooting. I'm shooting, hoping that we may hit a three, but this might be a brick. Because Alabama has just been a machine this year, but I really think that Alabama has just been able to dominate a weak SEC this season as well, too. So pretty much I'm taking the plus 17.5 on Florida. Their last hope to really give Alabama some issues today. I think that they do. They lose by 10 or less, in my opinion. I don't think they're going to lay down like this. I don't think I've never, Florida should not lay down and lose by 3 touchdowns or more today. I think they better step it up for the Sunshine State, Orange State, whatever y'all call it, and pretty much get that money, man. Plus 17.5, Florida. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got a team I'm very proud of today. San Jose State has came a very long way, man. This team has been absolutely horrid for like the last 30 years, dude. And they get to play in the Mountain West championship game for the first time ever. It's a pandemic season, so only in a pandemic season you'll have the worst teams come out and actually be better this year. Yep. They got to line that. You right about that, stack for stack. They got to line it up, boy. And it's the under 56.5. Boise State, San Jose State today. But I'm really proud of San Jose State. They came a long way, man. And I actually saw this coming about 2 years ago when they won a game that they wasn't supposed to win. Then last year, they got us a big win against Army as a 11-point dog. You know what I mean? And pretty much we took them on money line that day. Blase. They wound up getting a big win for it. So I've been able to trust this team ever since. So once again, I really do appreciate what is going on right now with San Jose State. They are doing a great job, and kudos to them. But I think that today they're gonna be a little bit outmanned a little bit. Boise State is an absolute juggernaut when it comes to Mountain West football. But if San Jose State gets the big upset, there it is, man. The Silicon Valley will be able to get they walk on tonight. So we move forward and let's jump into the hoop game. And we got the CBB bets list. Indiana State up first, minus 145 today. I love that game. I know you guys was thinking like, damn, you didn't put Indiana up here. That's an interstate game. That's going to be a toughie. And you know what? I just didn't like that game, to be dead honest with you. But I do like the kid, the center, though, for Indiana. That kid should be the number one pick in the draft next year, in my opinion. Then you got the plus 11 on James Madison today. James Madison's in a good spot, in my opinion. They could possibly get an upset as well, too. So pretty much James Madison today, plus 11. Let's see how it shakes out. Drexel, good spot for them today as well, too. -5. They should win that game by 6 or better. Maine playing against Hartford, so it's Connecticut. It's playing against the Connecticut Capital Boys. So let's see what Maine can do for us today. They jumped up a little bit on the from being a +9 last night, now being a +11. But I still like Maine here today. I think Maine goes ahead and they make it a game. They probably lose by 6 or less. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got Manhattan, money-making Manhattan, going against Marist today. Marist is a struggle when they get into the Metro, but they actually played pretty well before conference play even started. So pretty much, this is a toss-up type of game, but still, I'm willing to spend an extra change on Manhattan today. I trust them. They're at home. So let's go ahead and get that money, Manhattan. So we move on, and UNC and Kentucky in battle with the Blue Bloods today. They're having a Blue Blood face off today in Cleveland. I'm guessing pretty much you got UNC going against Kentucky, UCLA going against Ohio State. They set this up in Vegas last year as well too. That it's a little series that they got going between these four schools. So pretty much, and then they kind of switch off on who's going to play each other and all that good stuff. So it's a lot of fun. So UNC, I think that they're going to absolutely roll Kentucky today. This Kentucky team to me is absolutely awful. The biggest problem with this Kentucky team right now is like saying is pretty much that they're not listening to their coach. It's that simple. Like if you guys watch the last few games, like they really, Calipari is just out there yelling and screaming at nothing. You know what I mean? So pretty much UNC been playing against much better, even though Kentucky has played against some really good teams this year, but they got beat by some middling teams as well too. So pretty much UNC losing at Iowa. Come on, man. Iowa is one of the toughest places to win at. So pretty much there it is. -3 on UNC. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got Dayton +120. They going against Mississippi today. Dayton, I like them. I like them a lot today. They at home as well, too. This should be a big win for the crew, so let's go ahead and get it, +120. Dayton, and then you got Notre Dame today, and I think Notre Dame's in a pretty good spot. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. You late, bro. What you call? We already did CFB. So pretty much +4.5 on Notre Dame, and then we got +17 on K-State. And pretty much all right, whatever. Albany money line +145, and then we also have CSUN, and pretty much for everybody who missed CFB, I'm gonna put it in the story as soon as we get done. So don't tell me to do what to do at all. Okay, so pretty much it'll be in the story. If you can see the story, you got it. All right, so there it is. Albany money line +145, +10.5. CSUN. Pepperdine is going to be a good one as well too today, -4. There it is. We'll see how it shakes out. We'll go from there. And you know what we got to do? We got the NFL today. Bills at Broncos +5.5. Over under 49. +5.5 on the Broncos today as well too. Under 49. Broncos over 9.5. Team total first half. And then, pretty much if you guys watch NFL Bet Exchange this week, Broncos where to play. I feel like the Broncos can cover it in this spot. They at home as well too. So this should be a good one. And then we got the under 49 Bills at Broncos today. So, I feel like this will go under. I think we'll get right at 48 today. So hopefully that'll work out for us. And then we'll get the over 9.5 team total first half for the Broncos. I think that they'll come out and score some points today. Even though Buffalo does play some tough defense, I still think that the Broncos can manage 10 points here, get themselves a little excited today. All right, so we got the Panthers and the Packers. And Panthers, reason why I'm taking the Panthers today. Panthers, as I said on the show, Panthers are really good at covering games. And them being a 7 or better on the plus side, they've actually taken care of their business. So in these games, they're not getting blown out like supposedly that they're supposed to, and you know that the Packers really don't have a whole lot to play for. They're already like kind of in the driver's seat to win the AFC top seed, and they've already won their division as well too. So pretty much the over 25.5 first half, and the Panthers over 20.5 for the team total as well. And then the +8 on the Panthers. We had the hook earlier, but they've pretty much went ahead and they're betting this a little bit. Now I think it'll probably drop down to a 7.5 before we get to kickoff. So there it is. I'm gonna let you guys get to it. You got about 10 minutes to get your bets in and everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I put up the right now. As soon as I get done, I'll go ahead and I put the CFB in the story for you guys and everything like that, so you guys don't miss out on that. And pretty much, I thank you guys very much for tuning in today. We'll be back at 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. tomorrow to talk some NFL, some more college basketball as well too, and just keep on cashing them tickets. And you already know what it is: bet with your head, not with your heart. And this is the Premier Sports Betting Show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and I am gone. Thank you for tuning in to the Primetime Angles, the Premier Sports Betting Show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Captain. This is a PrimeWave media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production.